the issues that they're facing in the community, and we were very honored to have him and grateful for him coming to listen. So thank you.
Well, thank you so very much, Celeste, for all your dedicated work, and to everyone who is a part of this effort, especially the students. This is a really impressive drug-free community operation in Raymond. We had a nice conversation a few days ago in Milford with drug-free communities programs from across the state of New Hampshire as the director of the Office of National Drug Control Policy was here in New Hampshire. And I think he was very impressed with what he heard from you and from the other communities across our state. I think what's really wonderful about this model, and you see it here in this room, where we have business owners, law enforcement, students, health providers, folks who have been working on these issues for years, coming together and understanding that what happens with one individual's struggle with addiction is all of our struggle. And that person shouldn't be isolated, shouldn't be on their own, that it's up to us to take ownership over this issue because it impacts each and every one of us. We all see it in our own families, in our own businesses, in our own communities. And if we're going to confront this crisis head on, this crisis of addiction, it's going to take all of us to be in the room and be a part of the conversation. So I really want to thank the Raymond Coalition for Youth for the work that they're doing to move this conversation forward in a really effective way. I understand you have some pretty encouraging data that you've received recently from the Youth Risk Behavior Survey. That is credit to all of your efforts as part of this Drug-Free Communities Grant Program. So congratulations on all the success so far. Look, there are so many needs in terms of funding, and we hear it a lot in terms of our federal delegation. We need to get more out there in terms of investing in substance abuse treatment programs, recovery opportunities for individuals, and prevention. And I think there's no better investment that we can make than in that next generation, ensuring that we're empowering students, giving them the tools that they need to identify issues in their own schools, in their own lives, and to lead healthy and successful lives. That's exactly what this program is doing for them. So they are the most powerful voices here in this room today. They're the next generation of leaders that are on the front lines of this, and they have the most effective voice to be able to talk to their peers and help change the trajectory around addiction and some of the issues that we're seeing in our schools. So whether it is marijuana use or vaping, whether it is addiction, alcohol use, you all have a very powerful voice to bring to the table, and I hope that we can support you any way that we can. So once again, congratulations on a successful event. I hope you all have a great conversation here today. It's been great to get to see the students and see Celeste, not just here in New Hampshire, but down in Washington. They are a powerful lobbying organization, and they bring some great ideas to bear, and we want to be ready and willing any step of the way to support you and to ensure that that funding will continue so that the success can move forward and that we impact people's lives in a positive way. Congratulations, and nice to be with you this morning.